Welcome again, everybody. I'm Josh the RV Nerd here, and I want to discuss what makes front kitchens the best floor plans. Now, this is a recurring segment for those who haven't been following along. I'm not saying that front kitchens are the only good floor plan out there. I'm focusing on the logic and the high points behind each layout. What I love about front kitchens is they have been one of the very few floor plans that's had front windows over the last years. Now, the front window concept is beginning to re-emerge back in the business. I'm very glad to see it. I actually like that it's a front windshield, not a window. That's a topic for an entirely different time. But they give you a view right off the tongue of the trailer. A lot of times your RV might be, when you pull into your site, you might be pointed at a lakeside or something like that. But instead of windows that point at the camper behind you, it's looking out. You get to see the space. You get to see the destination that you're visiting. Makes more sense to me than looking at the back of the camper behind you. If you wanted to look at that camper, you'd have bought that one in the first place. If you think about it. So they have a lot of the same benefits as a rear kitchen, naturally. Whenever you put the kitchen on one end or the other of the camper, you get more countertop storage and generally more daily living cabinet space than anything else. But the other benefit of the front kitchen here is it feels different than a rear kitchen. For some reason, a front kitchen compared to a rear kitchen, a front kitchen is very park friendly. If you're going to go somewhere and just set this thing and leave it parked, a front kitchen is very much like a pretend park model. They have excellent floor plans for long-term living. Some of them have big sliding glass patio doors just to accentuate that fact. Many of them actually have no slides on the door side, which a lot of people prefer the dual sliding living room in today's market. But a lot of people in parks, specifically really common here around the Midwest, I know some areas in like Florida's and whatnot, they will build a deck next to their camper so that it is more like a home away from home. And that's what's so great about these guys. They have such a good feel. Now, because you have all of your living space up front, that keeps all of your bedroom in the back. And that's a rare find in today's market. It used to be all campers had beds in the back. And it was great. The reason they did that is because it gave the maximum privacy to the master bedroom in the back. Makes the most sense. When all the foot traffic of the park takes place at the tongue, your bedroom's in the back, you're going to sleep better. You're going to be less disturbed at night. Well, a rear kitchen still accomplishes that. But when slide outs happened, all the slides, everyone wants to slide in the living room first, not the bedroom first. Well, that meant all of the tongue, all the weight of the slide was right on the tongue of the trailer. So anything got heavy. So you watch floor plans flip around backwards historically. But front kitchens stayed. They're like a crocodile. They're a living fossil. They continued to stay relevant because they're just so good. And again, because towing isn't the primary concern for a front kitchen. They have unusually common or unusually high tongue weights. Not a big deal. You get it there once, you leave it parked most of the time, and you're happy with that. They're not a frequent towing floor plan in most cases. Now what that gives you is a beautiful private master suite in a lot of cases in front kitchens now. And anything other than a very budget-focused camper, and even a lot of stick-built entry-level campers have a full slide-out master bed suite in these. So they can give you fifth wheel bedroom space and bathroom space with a big expansive front living and kitchen area here that has great daily storage in it. Now, there are new concepts emerging now in front kitchens. There are, like, Rock was really leading the charge on this. They're not the only ones, but they have their 2506S Mini Light. It's a 25-foot compact front kitchen. It's absolutely awesome. It's the best base camp, towable base camp, I've seen in a long time. Base camp meaning like I'm going to get there and I'm going to go out and about and I'm going to bike and kayak, or I'm just not going to spend a lot of time in the camper, but I want a nice thing to be in there. I need utility function space. It nails it. You're also seeing things like the 8335 BSS Rockwood that I'm in right now. This is a gorgeous luxury trailer. I mean, it has luxury fifth wheel amenities in a travel trailer package, but what's great is they extended it a little bit, and you can't see it, but right here is an extra hide-a-bed, and it has a good entertainment center sitting directly across from the seating that you are looking at right here. And because the refrigerator's not in a slide out, they can give you a giant refrigerator that is extremely park friendly for extended living use. So front kitchens, really, where they're best is if you're gonna buy it, park it, drop it. Or you can have us actually deliver it for you. We do that all over the place. If you're not going to be towing it, if it's just going to be stationary, a front kitchen is just one of the best floor plans I can think to suggest for anybody. So with that, stay tuned, take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone, and join us next time for another segment of what makes something else the best.